back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to fix a quick, simple recipe for you that I like to fix on busy days. And it's nothing fancy, but it's a really good dish. And it's just for chicken Alfredo. And I'm going to be using this chickpea pasta. And what I like about this pasta here is it's a little bit lower carb than normal pasta. And it is a little higher in protein. So I like that better than just the regular pasta. And truthfully, after I tried it the first time, I like the flavor and the consistency and like the texture of the pasta. I like it better. Okay, so for this chicken Alfredo, we're going to use one of these packages. I think it's about a pound, each one of these. I get these at Sam's. Now, I don't know if you could go to Walmart and stuff, find them or not, but it's worth looking around and giving it a try because you might like it too. Okay, and another thing we're going to use is 2 jars of Alfredo sauce. Now, I know that sounds like a lot of sauce, but really, if you look at each one of these jars, there's not much in them. So, it's going to take 2 for that 1 pound bag of pasta because after that cooks, that will absorb a lot of the liquid and stuff off of that Alfredo. And we'll also be using 2 cans of this canned chicken. Now, I'm using this because it's quick and easy and no prep other than opening and draining the cans. But if you have rotisserie chicken, or if you want to cook your own chicken and shred it or cut it up however you like it, that's fine too. I'm just going with simple and quick this time. And I have about maybe a cup and a half of Asiago cheese. It's really good on this, you all. And that's what we're going to do. That's all the ingredients. And you're also going to need a large cooker, I don't know, soup kettle, whatever you want to call these. This chickpea pasta, it tends to foam a little bit when it's cooking. Now, it's not like wild and out of control foaming, but now if you try to cook this in a smaller pot, it may try to boil over. So I just use this, add a little bit of water up above the pasta level, maybe 1 inch or 2, probably 2 inches, and it works fine. It doesn't even come close to boiling over, but it is a little different than normal pasta, so you want to be careful. All right, let's get started. Okay, guys, another thing I'd like to point out real quick before I get started is you will bake this casserole after you cook it and combine all the ingredients. You're going to put it in a greased 9 by 13 casserole dish, and you're going to put it in a preheated oven at 375 degrees. Okay, now that that's out of the way, here is my pot of water. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but I've probably got it filled about halfway full. Now I have my burner set to high, and I'm going to let this come up to a boil. But what I always do every time I cook any kind of pasta is I add just a little drizzle of oil, and that will help your pasta to keep from sticking together. And I also add some salt to the water, and that will help flavor your pasta. And that's about right. So I'll let that come to a boil, and then I'll be right back to put the pasta in. Okay, friends, my water's coming up to a boil, and so I'm just going to add my pasta. Now this pasta, with the chickpea pasta, you only want to cook it from like 8 to 10 minutes. You want to watch it real careful, not overcook it, or it's going to be mush. So I usually set my timer for 10 minutes, and when it gets to 8 minutes, I'll take a fork and get a little piece out and cut into it and see if it's about al dente. You know, if it feels like it's too firm, I'll go ahead and let it cook the extra 2 minutes, and if not, I'll just immediately turn off the burner and drain the pasta. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my pasta in. I'm going to allow it to cook 8 to 10 minutes, and after that's done, I'm going to drain the pasta, and then I'll bring you back over to the counter when we're ready to put this together. I'm going to let that come back up to a boil, and then I'm going to decrease the heat to about medium-high, and I'm going to go ahead and set my timer now. And I'll keep a watch on it, and I'll bring you all back here in a little bit. I've drained my pasta and I just put it right back in the kettle that I cooked it in. That way we don't have to dirty up an extra dish just for stirring and mixing. So what we're going to do next is add our 2 jars of Alfredo sauce. Now, a little trick I do a lot of times is putting a little dab of milk in these jars and put the lid back on and give it a little shake, and you can get the rest of that Alfredo out. But I'm not going to fool with it today. But that's just something you can do if you want. And I also want to tell you, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, you don't have to use the chickpea pasta for this. You can use your brand that you prefer. It'll work. It's all pasta. Okay, I'm just going to give that a quick little stir to get it mixed. It smells good. Anxious to get to sit down after a while and eat it. Okay. Now, let me see if I can scoot this over to the side. Now this canned chicken I've took and I've already drained it. And I'm just going to take my fork and try to break that chicken up into smaller pieces. Here's the first can. And I'm just going to do that with the same thing with the second one. In goes the second can. Okay, now we're just going to stir that up again and get it all mixed real good. And I'll let you see how it looks here in a minute. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, now what we're going to do now, let me get something to clean that up. I couldn't stand the thought of setting that casserole dish right back down on that chicken. Oh, alright, let's get this cleaned up. Okay, that's better. I can live with that. Alright, so a 9 by 13 casserole dish. And just give it a light spray with your vegetable oil. Sorry about the fog, you all. Alright, then we're just going to pour our pasta mixture over into the dish. And there ain't no neat way to do it, just dump it in there. And just smooth it out. It's pretty basic. Everybody pretty well knows how to fix chicken Alfredo. But I just really liked it with this chickpea pasta especially. And that Asiago cheese. Oh, it's delicious. But now, if you don't like Asiago cheese or you don't have it on hand, but you say you do have mozzarella or provolone, use that. It doesn't have to be just the Asiago. It's just whatever you want to use on it. Okay. Now I'm just going to sprinkle my cheese on top. And I've already got my oven preheated to 375 degrees over there. And I think I usually bake this about probably 20 minutes because it's already warm and you're just basically needing to heat it back through and get that chicken warmed up good. And then what I do after that, after it looks like it's good and warmed, I turn my oven on to broil and just brown this cheese off a little bit. It's really good like that. Okay, y'all. Alright, I'm going to go put this in the oven. Here's another quick little look at it. And when it gets done, I'll bring y'all back and let you have a look-see. My casserole is done. Let me bring it around. And it smells delicious. There you go, y'all. Now, I could have left it in there and let it brown a little bit, but I'm a little pressed for time. It's well melted. I call that good. So thanks for joining me, y'all. I hope y'all give this recipe a try and let me know if you like it. Until next time.